Udkhul. Fi3l Amrin mabniyun ala sukun. Fa'ilu damirun mustatirun takdiruhu anta. Udkhuli. Fi3l Amrin mabniyun ala hadfi nun. Fa'iluhu al-ya'u. Fa'iluhu al-ya'u. Then irji. Fi3l Amrin mabniyun ala sukun. Fa'iluhu damirun mustatirun takdiruhu anta. Irji'i. Fi3l Amrin mabniyun ala hadfi nun. Fa'iluhu al-ya'u. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Very good. There are many rules. There are many rules which we haven't learned, so I won't be going in detail. The same thing we will do again in book 3 when we learn more rules. But I'll try to explain some. If you can understand, alhamdulillah. If you do not grasp it 100%, don't worry, we will be repeating it. Ya. What is ya? That we know. Harfu nida. What is it? Harfu nida. This is how you will be able to understand Qur'an thoroughly. Brothers and sisters, you only have to do once. Only once. Then it remains in your mind. Then when you hear it, you understand it. What's going on? Ya, what is ya? Harfu nida. If there is harfu nida, there has to be munada. The one who has been called. Munada. Okay? We are going to learn how munada is made out of the verb. Everything we are going to learn. Arabic is so fascinating and so beautiful and so logic. You can go down to the root. It's not so in English language. The roots are different than what you see the word. Because they're all coming from Latin and Greek. So it's not very easy. But in Arabic, it's fun. What is it, brother? It's fun to go to roots and understand. Ya, harfu nida. Where is munada? Ayyatu. Ayyatu is your munada. Okay? And then what is ha? No. Ha is called harfu tanbih. Harfu tanbih. As I said, we are going to learn. I'm only telling you. Harfu tanbih. Tanbih is to bring someone to attention. Later on we'll learn in detail. I don't want to go in detail now. Okay. What is an-nafsu? Okay. An-nafsu, here the scholars describe it as a naat for ayyatu. What is ayyatu? No, it's a munada. So an-nafsu is your naat for ayyatu. Okay? Because as I said to you, we are going to learn all these things in detail later on. I'm just telling you, just on top of it. You know? And an-nafsu mutma'innatu. Not for nafsu. That is very simple. We are going to learn how this mutma'innatu was made. How was it constructed? We are going to learn later on. Now we know it. Brothers and sisters, no vowel sign. But you know it is raja, yarji'u, irji. You will know it. But if you are not sure, then we can write a kasra. Are you with me? Irji'i. Okay, irji'i. What is irji'i? Now you will say Fi3l Amrin mabniyun ala hazfi noon. And where is the file? Ya is the file. Brothers and sisters, this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying. to the nafs. Inshallah, we will all hear this from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala personally when we will be standing in front of Him on Yawmul Qiyamah. And we will be able to see Him on that day. Right now we cannot see Him. But Yawmul Qiyamah, you will be able to see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to address us. Inshallah, we'll be one of those. Okay? Irji'i ila harf jar. Harf jar? Isam majrur. So where is Isam majrur? Rabbi. Wa huwa mudaf. And ki mudaf ilayhi. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Now, next time you don't have to analyze, because when you see ila rabbiki, you know in your mind what went in the sentence. And then if someone asks you, then you can easily say ila harf jar, rabbi ism majrur, wa huwa mudaf, and ki mudaf ilayh, rabbiki. Now radiyatan, mardiyatan, what do you see? Mansub. So what can it be? We haven't learned many things. What we have learned so far, mafulun bihi and tamiz. And mafulun mutlaq, we have got some idea. None of these. It is none of this. This is called hal. Do you know the hal? What is the meaning of hal? Condition. What is the meaning of hal? Condition. What do you say? Hal kaisa hai janab ka? Kya khayal hai aapka? Are you with me? Are you with me? So this is hal. This is hal. Hal number 1 and hal number 2. We are going to learn later on, brothers and sisters. This will come in book 3. Remember one thing. Every time I ponder over book 2, 3, even book 1, brothers and sisters, I just can't help but admire Dr. Abdur Rahim's vision. You know, in no other books you will find things like what Abdur Rahim is showing us. Tamiz, hal, mafulul mutlaq, they will all come in its own dars. And each dars is 8-10 pages. And in that, Dr. Abdur Rahim, step by step, will explain us what is hal, how it is used, what is tamiz, how it is used, and what is mafulul mutlaq. And they are all lesson number 29, 30, 31 in book 3. But we will be preparing ourselves for that, slowly. So they come with full lessons in which you learn in detail everything, inshallah, and you will enjoy it, inshallah. Okay, irji'i ila rabbiki radiyatan mardiyatan. So radiyatan is hal, mardiyatan is also hal. Fadkhuli, what is fa? Ataf. So what is the Fi3l Amr? Udkhuli. Are you with me? But it became fadkhuli. Why? Because Hamzatul Wasal. If something comes before it, it is written but not pronounced. So it became fadkhuli. So fa ataf, and what is udkhuli? Fi3l Amrin mabniun ala hadfi noon, and the fa'iluhu al-yaw. Fadkhuli fi ibadi. Fi harf jar, ibadi ism majrur, wa huwa mudaf, ya mutakallam mudaf ilayhi. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Now, there are still more things to be learned about dakhala yadkhulu. In some cases, now again I'm just telling you in general, it will come in book 3, brother. In general, I'm telling you that dakhala can have a direct mafulun bihi. Are you with me? Dakhala Muhammadun al-masjidah. Al-masjidah, direct mafulun bihi came. Muhammad entered the masjid. Are you with me? When I say dakhala Muhammadun al-masjidah, or if I say dakhalat Aminatu al-masjidah. So you can see al-masjidah coming as a direct maf'ulun bihi. But no harf jar or nothing. But if I say that William or any other name, I can say entered Islam. So I will say Dakhala Williamu fil Islam. Are you with me? Or if there is another lady, say Nancy, I will say Dakhalat Nancy fil Islam. Why? What happened? Dakhala is there. So what is the general rule? I will just tell you if you can understand. Alhamdulillah, otherwise it will be repeated. When you enter something and that place is like a masjid or a house or a garden, a specified place, then it will come as a direct maf'ulun bihi. But if it is not a specific place like house, garden or masjid or a classroom or a school, if it is an idea, okay, it is an abstract thing, then you will have to bring harf jar. So Islam is not a specific physical thing. Are you with me? So in that case, you will use harf jar. Now, where do we learn all these things? Qur'an is the source of Arabic grammar. Are you with me? Qur'an is the source, complete original source of Arabic grammar. Whether you are a Muslim or a Christian or a Jew, if Arabic happens to be your mother tongue, then your source of language and grammar is Qur'an, brother. Is Qur'an. So, brother, here you see, fi came. Direct maf'ulun bihi did not come. Fi came. Ibadi. What is ibadi? It's a group of people. My servants. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is now inviting the nafs that you did very well in your test in this dunya. You remain pious. You are kind, honest. You are honest, you are kind, you are obedient to your parents, you are helpful to your brothers and sisters and the needy. You also perform your salat and pay your zakat. So now you enter. Enter what? Fi ibadi, in the group of my servants. And who are these brothers and sisters? These are all the Salihin, Muhsineen and Ambiyas. So Allah is inviting that nafs to enter that group. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? And then, wadkhuli, again ataf came. And udkhuli, Fi3l Amr, mabniun ala hadfi nun, fa'iluhu al-ya'u. Jannati. What is Jannati? MashaAllah. Maf'ulun bihi wa huwa mudaf. But you did not say one thing, Sister Nanas. Maf'ulun bihi mansubun. Are you with me? How is it, brother? How do you write Jannah? So it is wadkhuli jannata. Why I did not put two fathas? Because it is mudaf. Mudaf cannot have tanween. Wadkhuli jannata, and then make it ya mutakallim. It change into jannati. Now how do you write when you are doing grammatical analysis about jannati? We are going to learn. I don't want to give you the detail. But there is a special way of writing. There is a special method of expression in describing these situations where ya mutakallim comes. This all we will learn in book 3. But do you see here that wadkhuli jannata is a direct maf'ulun bihi. But here, fi. Here are same verbs. In one situation, we used harf jar. And in the second situation, we have direct maf'ulun bihi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So you will keep that in mind, inshallah. Now, brothers and sisters, did you like the way we did the analysis? Won't it be wonderful if we did the whole Qur'an like that and understood it word by word? And as I said to you, you only have to do once. Then the next time when you hear a Qari reciting beautifully, it will melt your heart. The tears of joy will come to your eyes. You know why? Because you are now hearing and understanding and feeling and tasting the eloquence and the magic of Qur'an. There is nothing like that in the whole wide world. Qur'an has got many facets of its being a miracle of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And language is one of its miracle, the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us the Qur'an, language-wise. It's a miracle, brothers and sisters. And you cannot feel that miracle unless we learn the language. Iqra, brothers and sisters, Fi3l Amr. Brother Abdur Samad, how will you describe Iqra? Fi3l Amrin, Mabniun ala Sukun. Where is the file? Damirun, Mustatirun, Taqdiruhu, Anta. Are you with me? Bismi, what is Bismi? B, harf jar. See, that Hamzatul Wasal is written. In Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, you don't write Hamzatul Wasal. But in here, it is written, Ismi. Ismun became Ismi. Bismi. B harf jar. Ismi, Ism Majrur. Wa huwa mudaf. Rabbi, mudaf ilayhi. Wa huwa mudaf. And ka, mudaf ilayhi. Are you with me? Are you with me? Now what is this Allazi? You see, Allazi itself, Ismul Mawsula. But we have to describe it. Is it Ism Majroor? Is it Naat? Is it Fa'il? Is it Maf'ulun Bihi? What is it? So in this particular case, Allazi is describing Rabbi. You know, how is the Rabb? What do you want to tell me about the Rabb? Allazi khalaqa. Are you with me? So Allazi will become your Naat. Are you with me? Naat for what? Where is Manut? Rabbi. So then, you know, when we do complete analysis, then you will say, Allazi is Majroor. What is it? Why it is Majroor? Because Manut is Majroor. And there is a special way of expression for grammar we are going to learn later on, inshallah. And what is khalaqa? Fi'l Madi. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu. Huwa. Yadullu ala Rabbi. But before, you know, what you said is correct. But I would rather say khalaqa jumla fi'liya. Complete verbal sentence with fi'l and fa'il. It's one word, but it is a complete verbal sentence. Are you with me? So, khalaqa is a complete verbal sentence, and then we describe. Khalaqa fi'l. This is for our understanding, I'm talking about. Khalaqa fi'l, and then fa'il, mustatir, taqdiruhu huwa. Okay, then what is this jumla fi'liya doing here? Brother Muhammad?
It's a khabar.
Where is the mubtada if it is khabar? There is no mubtada here. Huh? What is it? Silatul Mawsul. What is it? If the Mawsula comes, Brother Muhammad, then you will have Silatul Mawsul. You will always have Silatul Mawsul. So khalaqa jumla fi'liya is Silatul Mawsul. Achha. And then new sentence starts. Khalaqal insana. Khalaqa fi'l. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu huwa. What is al insana? Maf'ulun bihi mansub. And what is min alakin? Jar majrur. Got the idea? Huh? Are you with me? Again, ikra. Wa rabbuka akram. Now I don't want to go in detail because in order to understand that sentence, we should know a little extra about hal. So we'll leave it. All of these things we are going to repeat in our lessons, inshallah. Huh? So, 2 examples, alhamdulillah. I thought you are ready to understand. I'm sure you understood, brothers and sisters. Huh?